Welcome to Gayatri Scientific Spirituality Center. Today's topic is powerful Gayatri meditations. So, what is Gayatri mantra? It is Om Bhurvo Swaha Tassaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Its meaning is, may Almighty illuminate our intellect and inspire us towards the righteous path. So, the mantra is to meditate upon the Supreme Being in the form of the Sun for self-refinement, strength and intellect development and welfare of everyone. Hindu texts characterize the Gayatri mantra in the following ways. Kamdhenu or Kalpavruksha. Kamdhenu means wish-fulfilling cow, or Kalpavruksha means wish-fulfilling tree. So it fulfills all desires. It is called Paras. Paras is a magical stone that transforms junk metal to gold. So it transforms the personality towards divinity, which is higher knowledge and power. It is also called Amrit, or the nectar of life, means health and longevity. It is also called as a Brahma Vidya, which is knowledge and skills of the absolute Brahman. So why Gayatri Mantra meditation, right? So the law of nature is everything originates in the raw form and it needs refinement like metal, oil, food. And evolution is a refinement of life from one single cell organism to the most evolved humans. So humans also needs guidance to evolve. That's why we have teachers, gurus, books, schools, mantras, divine visualization, etc. Divine or God means excellence in one or more faculties of life. To err is human and suffering is also real. Ignorance is also real. So is the need to heal, learn and be stronger. Now everything is powered by the sun, including all the operations of mind and body. And each one of us is a product of the forces of nature and the forces of individuals. So Gayatri Mantra meditation is a scientific way to refine, align and evolve into divinity or higher excellence using the forces of nature and forces within. It's a time-tested and endorsed by rishis, avtaras, yogis, sages and great minds. Gurudev Pandit Shri Ram Sharma Acharya is the highest master of Gayatri of this era, and his mission is rise of divinity in humankind and descent of heaven on earth. Now let's understand the wisdoms of five, right? So for understanding the science of physical world, the five forces of nature are gravity, weak nuclear force, electromagnetic force, strong nuclear force, and the fifth one is TBD. It's like dark energy or string energy. The scientists are still figuring out. The body also has five fingers. We also have five sections: head, neck, chest, stomach, and limbs. We have five senses. We have five action skills. In life also there are five functions: birth, activity, gather knowledge, intelligence, karma, and death, or reproduce, use energy, grow and develop, respond to the environment, and dispose the waste. There are also five processes of life: organization, metabolism, responsiveness, movements, and reproduction. Music also has a pentatone, which is widely used. There are generally five judges bench created if you want to do a full review of a significant matter. And there's also a concept of panchayat, means five elected leaders in a village to make decisions. There are also five colors: black, white, red, blue, and yellow. In spirituality, in subtle world also there is a wisdom around five, which is the five elements, five pranas, which are the bioelectric forces: prana, pana, udana, samana, vyana. In the prasadam also there is a panchamrut, panchajiri, which is five herbs. There is a panchagavya, which is five cow products for health. There is a panchajanya, is a conch of Lord Vishnu. Panchang is for describing the day through five attributes. And there is a panchadhatu, which is the five metal alloys of sacred significance. The idols are created using that. There are also gods like five Buddhas, five-faced gods and goddesses like Hanuman, Shiva, Ganesh, Gayatri. And there are five fundamental divine forces of Indian spirituality, which are called Brahma, Bhavani, Ganesh, Vishnu, and Mahesh. So human existence also has five koshas. You can visualize it as five Russian dolls, like going one over another. So they are also called the layers of wealth or treasure cells. So first one is the food cell, which is called Annamaya Kosh, made up of five elements and carrying energy, enthusiasm, rejuvenation, regeneration powers, and its center is at the navel chakra. There is also a prana cell, which is a pranamaya kosh, which is made up of five prana forces, and they carry the might, skills, and courage, and the center is Mooladhara. There is also a mind cell or a manomaya kosh made of 5 senses and their wisdom, and its center is Agya or the third eye. There is also karma cell, which is Vigyanmaya kosh made up of 5 action senses and their wisdom, which is the dharma and karma, and its center is Anahad or the heart. There is also a bliss cell, which is called Anandmaya kosh. It's made of bliss, and its center is a Sahasrara or the crown. You can visualize these 5 koshas through a diya or a lamp. As you can see, the diya base is an annamaya or a food cell. Wick and the ghee is a pranmaya or a prana cell. There's also a red flame, which means manomaya or the mind cell. There's a blue light which emits from the diya, which is a vigyanmaya or a karma cell. There is also a yellow dome, which kind of is called anandmaya or a bliss cell. So here is the Gayatri visualizations for empowering these 5 cells or 5 koshas. The lotus is for beautiful, healthy life in the food cell. There is a swan, which means powerful, skillful, benevolent character in prana cell. There is a Veda as well as the red tilak and the red sari. So this means absolute truth, knowledge, and wisdom in the mind cell. There is also a Kamandal and a blue sky, which means action, discipline, karma, wisdom in the karma cell. There's also a golden sun, which means peace, bliss, contentment, and they empower the bliss cell. And the supreme Brahman, like a gentle, caring, loving mother, which is powering all the 5 koshas or the 5 cells. Here is a visualization in terms of gods. The lotus is a symbol of Brahma and it powers the food cell. The swan is a symbol of Bhavani, which empowers the prana cell. So Ganesha, which empowers the mind cell. The Vishnu, which empowers the karma cell. And then Shiva, which empowers the bliss cell. You can also do Om visualization through the kosha centers. So the sound of Om also travels through this chakras. So on the left, you can see start with the navel, which is a lotus of Brahma. Then there is a tailbone, which is the powers of Bhavani. Then there is a third eye, which is the wisdom of Ganesha. Then the heart, like Sudarshan Chakra of Vishnu. And the crown, which is like a trident of Shiva. So there are 5 guiding principles, which are called Mahavakyas by the most sacred text of Hinduism. And the first one is originates from Brahma, which says Soham, means I am that, I am the creator. The second guiding principle is Shivoham, which originates from Bhavani, which means I am Shiva, the benevolent one. I am mighty, skillful, and courageous. The third guiding principle originates from Ganesha, which says Satchitanandoham, I am knowledge, consciousness, and bliss. The fourth guiding principle originates from Vishnu, which says I am Atma Brahma. This Atman is Brahman, the collective universal existence. And the fifth guiding principle is a Tattvamasi, which originates from Shiva, which says that is you dissolved everywhere. And they together mean the complete knowledge and powers of self and the universe, which is Atma and Brahma Gyan. Whenever you do meditation, you have to think in terms of 3 layers. First layer, when you do meditation, is a japa, which is a continuous mantra chanting, and that's where you begin. It can be done in a no sound whisper mode or upanshu or mental. You can count using the mala, which is 108 beads, or you can do a time based. The second layer is a dhyan layer, which is like soaking oneself into the sun's life energy and intelligence. And then you can sequence with the 5 centers, which is the navel for the food energy, prana at the tailbone, mind at the third eye, the karma science at the heart, and the bliss at the crown. And you can do 1 or more mantra chant for each. The third layer is a pranayama, which is a breathing synchronization. You can do 1 breath, 1 mantra, like long om during inhale and the rest of the mantra during exhale. And you can inhale doing 1 or more mantras and then exhale during one or more mantras. Generally, you do longer exhale, so you can do more mantras during exhale. So now let's talk about the comprehensive meditation, which is made up of 5 koshas or 5 centers, 5 guiding principles, 5 divine powers, and 3 layers. So the first one is the Annamaya Kosh meditation or the food cell meditation, and the guiding principle here is a Soham. The focus should be at the Manipur chakra, which has 10 petals at the navel. It is powered by chanting of Gayatri mantra, drawing energy from the sun, and the result is that it is causing revolving, expanding pink tornado, and it generates the ojas like a pink lotus and growing. And the benefit is health, rejuvenation, energy, and enthusiasm in every cell, which is the power of Brahma. The second cell meditation, which is a Pranamaya Kosh meditation, the guiding principle is a Shivoham. You focus at the Muladhara chakra, at the tailbone, which has 4 petals, and it is powered by chanting of Gayatri mantra, drawing prana from the sun, and the resulting into the revolving, expanding white tornado, and it generates the prana or tejas like white swan, and it's growing. And the benefit is a might, skill, courage in every particle of life, and this is the power of Bhavani. The third cell is called mind cell or the Manomai Kosh meditation. The guiding principle here is Satchit Anandoham. So you focus at the Agya chakra or at third eye, and it has 2 petals, and powered by chanting of Gayatri mantra, drawing intelligence from the sun, and the result is revolving, expanding red tornado, and it generates the jyoti or the red flame, growing and wrapping oneself like a Indian sari. The benefit is wisdom and focus in every particle of mind, which is the power of Ganesha. It is also knowledge of Veda. The fourth cell meditation is a Vijnanmay Kosh or the science cell meditation, and the guiding principle is Ayam Atma Brahma. The focus is at Anahat chakra at heart, which has 12 petals. It is powered by chanting of Gayatri mantra, drawing the karma devotion from the sun. The result is revolving, expanding blue tornado, and it generates Deepti, the expanding blue sky, and it gives you a benefit of love, devotion, dutifulness towards the welfare of the earth. It is a power of Vishnu, and it also gives you extrasensory skills, foresight, and the worldly success. The fifth kosha or fifth cell meditation is the bliss cell or Anandmay Kosh meditation. Here the guiding principle is a Tattvamasi. And the focus is at the Sahasrara chakra, which has 1,000 petals. It is at the crown. It is powered by chanting of Gayatri mantra, drawing peace and bliss from the sun. The result is a revolving, expanding gold tornado in the universe. And what it does is generation of Kanti, which is a golden sun and growing. And the benefits are content, satisfaction, peace, bliss. It's a power of Shiva, Atmagyan, and Brahmagyan. So, conclusion. The mission is rise of divinity in humankind and descent of heaven on earth. So what we talked about is a meditation through the 3 layers, Jap, Dhyan, and Pranayam. So for each center or kosh or a cell, you do one mantra or one breath, which includes one or more mantras, or you can do a fixed time, which is one or more breaths. And you can do Diya style visualization or Om style prana movement, or the comprehensive one, the last one that we talked about. The comprehensive one can be done as a 1 kosha of your choice, or 3 koshas of your choice, or all 5 koshas. You can do everything in one sitting or split between morning or evening, and can as well be practiced at any time for relaxation. So they are for awakening various divine benevolent powers through the sun and the Gayatri. And together they mean the complete knowledge or the powers of the universe or the Brahma Vidya. So for further information, check out our website awgb.us, which is a local one, awgb.org, which is our global website, and also we have YouTube channels like Shantikunj Video AWGP or Yagya and Gayatri. So thank you for your time. We are Scientific Spirituality Center, where we talk about Yoga, Yagya, and Gayatri for human excellence. And check out more details in the description. And you can find us online at awgb.us.